She takes off her shirt and she's just like 18 packed.
Lilly smash! Hi everyone, welcome to Player Guys. It's just me, Anna. Nate and Cameron they're disposed. I'm gonna fight this guy. Right now. Damn it.
Oh.
You lasted...
all of 10 seconds.
I know, we can check it on the timer. She lasted 26 seconds without us.
Oh, our little girl's growing up.
Yeah.
Well, not literally. You're still really short.
So we're back on Pokemon Ultra Moon. We're on
Love you,
Pony
Nana.
Island. If you notice, our graphics are looking better. It's because we're on Citra.
Yup.
Did you say we're on Pony Island or Coney Island?
Pony Island.
Pony,
Although,
P-O-N-I.
I think you did make the little jingle on one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, you made Gullah Gullah. That's what it was.
Gullah Gullah.
Yeah.
For Ula Ula.
For
For
Ula.
Ula.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But yeah, so we found a wild Dragalg.
Oh, I'm an idiot. No, we're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. So, what do you got? You gonna...
What are you trying to do?
I
you
want to
just want
catch
to catch
it.
it?
Well, do you want to do some damage to it first?
No, because it's asleep.
I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
It worked on the whale.
Did it? I
Yeah.
thought we did damage
You
to
guys
the
weren't
whale.
paying attention. I didn't do
No.
any damage to the whale.
Interesting. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Whatever. Okay, I guess the damage it you gotta weaken it before you catch it thing doesn't apply anymore.
Well, it does, but I mean, there's always you could always just throw a regular Pokeball, and there's a statistical possibility that you catch it. Oh, I didn't realize that's the evolved form of something too.
Yeah, I forget what the pre-evolved form, but yeah, there is that, and then I think is there like a
So this probably was a
Poison Dragon.
yeah.
Generation 5 replacement of Horsey, Seadra, and Kingdra.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. What do we want to
Female.
call this thing?
It's a
She's
female.
a lady, she's poisonous, and because she's a seahorse, she doesn't take care of her children.
Yeah, men do all the carrying, I believe, in the pregnancy now.
Do we want to call her my mother? That was terrible. I'm
Unloading
sorry.
that baggage. Aww.
Mommy dearest.
We love you. What are we gonna call? What are we gonna do?
Oh my god.
Are
I
you gonna
got
call
it.
her Kelsey? That's
No.
fucked up. Kelsey's a lovely lady.
No.
Kelsey,
No.
if you're watching this, I'm sorry. You invited
You're-
us to your wedding. It was a beautiful wedding.
I wasn't invited.
Anna's just
What the
feeling
fuck?
bitter.
Kelsey doesn't watch these.
I was gonna say, I don't think Kelsey's one to watch this at all.
Probably not.
Mystery? Oh my god, that's great.
I know.
That's
a
so
reference I
good.
You're
don't
welcome.
understand.
Oh,
Because Cameron has no culture.
yeah.
Is this a Disney cartoon?
No,
No, it's SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Her name is Mystery.
Mystery.
You're a mystery, SpongeBob.
Oh, you got a pet seahorse at some point?
He does,
Oh,
yeah.
what's in the water?
A
A
Pokeball.
Pokeball.
There's like 3 things in the water.
Yeah, there's probably a star piece.
A pearl?
Oh, pearl. That's just free money right there.
Yep.
Alright, and then what do we got?
Max
Max
Survive.
Survive. That's
nice.
good. That's real
that's
good.
super good. I'm surprised
That's
that wasn't
great.
in a golden ball.
Seriously, that's a big boost. Alright.
Which, I should mention, it kind of annoys me that in game, in the world, there's cool items in golden Pokeballs, but you can't actually get a golden Pokeball to catch Pokemon with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if it was just like a nicer Premier Ball where statistically it's no better, it just looks awesome.
Well, because they did that in one episode in like the original series in season 1,
Oh,
where
the GS Ball?
well, not the GS ball, but like they did one even before that. That's because that GS ball season 3
Eat it.
beyond like it's Johto, but James right before they get on the SSN buys a golden plated Pokeball that has a Magikarp in it.
Oh, I forgot his Magikarp came in a golden Pokeball.
Yeah, yeah. Well, golden plated. It didn't like it was super cheap.
Synthesis.
What is it? Oh, I think that's a healing move.
Based on how much sunlight there is.
Yeah, and it's at night, so probably not a good move right now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't worry about it.
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
Although you might want to switch someone else out in front instead of Venusaur so they can get some experience. Since he's a traded Pokemon, he gains it twice as fast.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Who hasn't had a lot of love lately?
Heimlich. Oh no, Heimlich's 50.
Heimlich's a
that's
beast.
why he's
She
there.
is something
The
else.
lowest one is Pine Sol and Gengar. They're tied.
Yeah, you could heal Gengar and throw Gengar up front. If Gengar's
Yeah.
up front, Gengar will hit hard because it's fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Gengar is in the top 10 most popular Pokemon. I think it's like...
Oh, definitely. I see that
For
one
sure.
easy.
For sure.
I'd be curious, you were talking about like how they did a poll of the most popular Pokemon. I'd be curious how many non-Gen 1 Pokemon are in the top 10.
I know Lucario's on there.
Oh, okay.
I have to take a look.
What's your favorite Pokemon, Hannah, right now?
Mine?
Now that
Yeah.
you've seen more and more. I remember we asked you earlier in the game, and you said Eevee at the time, and then you switched it, I think, at some point to Rowlet.
Yeah. Mimikyu is... I like Mimikyu
Mimikyu's cool.
a lot.
I'm surprised you haven't really used Mimikyu in the party.
Well, it hasn't really been appropriate.
I did for a while, and then
Yeah.
we switched out for more appropriate Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, right now we've got kind of an anti-fairy team with all our
Yeah.
poison stuff.
Yeah.
There's nowhere really else I can go.
I think you
gotta
explored
back on
this. I think
land.
you're good.
Yeah.
Well, it's not... Looking at the handy-dandy map,
Yes.
there's not much room for me to...
Yeah, you're in the...
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
No one sails out past the reef. Oh, it's a
Can I do
geyser
anything?
or something happening?
I
That's
thought
interesting.
maybe I could do something with it, but I can't.
Maybe
Maybe
it
there's
comes
a later? Yeah. I don't know. Shout out in the comments if you know what we're supposed to do and
Yeah.
Do these do
scream out your eyeballs at
anything?
us.
Do these do anything?
I think that's just a
Are they there for a reason?
they're a trail marker.
Now that we're on Citra, do you guys have any desire to start streaming again?
Sure.
Maybe the Tuesday after this comes out,
Sure.
Sure.
we'll meet
work
up
on streaming?
and stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Oh, a Magikarp. Oh, you're going down.
Well, yeah. Poor
Alright.
little guy never stood a chance.
Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy.
Although it also doesn't give you much experience.
Yeah.
I don't care. If I can't let out my rage on you, I can let it out on other Pokemon.
I don't know, Hannah. I think you were letting it out pretty much blatantly in the last episode. Last episode.
You know what we wanted? Well, what I wanted to talk about while these guys are complaining about Sword and Shield is we
Go
saw Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good
And
point. Good talking point.
at the end of it, spoiler alert.
Oh,
so
yeah. Tune
Spoiler
out now.
alert, tune
Go
out
right.
now.
Up and to the right. Yeah, through that trail. Through the trail. Through the trail. Through the trail.
What
Through
are you
the trail.
talking about?
You see, go up where those stones are. There is a trail.
Lord, save and preserve us.
There you go.
Sorry.
You're good.
Forgive us for our sins.
Ruins
as we
of
forgive
Hope.
Those who have sinned against us.
Oh my god. All right. So Spider-Man: Far From Home. Spoiler alert about post credits. I'm assuming we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about.
post credits.
Yeah, so tune
tune
out now.
if you haven't seen it and you don't want spoilers. You have been warned multiple times.
Yeah.
Hey, Lily.
Lily.
Tune out now as we go
As
into
we
a
get into
cutscene.
well, let's do the exposition first, then we'll
The
just.
Ruins of Hope. Is it me or has she not gotten lost and she got rid of that stupid hat?
She hasn't gotten lost in a while,
What
but
is this place? The air feels so oppressive.
it's called the Ruins of
She
Hope.
looks more determined.
It's not
like
good
you're-
feng shui.
Like her childhood. That's why she was drawn to it. Oppressive like her childhood.
That's not
But-
untrue.
But if we go in there, maybe Nebby will return to normal.
No.
The people believe that the guardian deity of these ruins, Tapu Fini, can wash away any impurities with its mystic water.
You think that will work?
I'm going to give it my all so that we can return Nebby back to normal.
We still haven't met any of the other Tapus in person besides the only
Just
one we
you
did
wait,
was...
Nebby.
It's Tapu Koko.
Yeah.
Just you wait, Alexander Hamilton.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
This time,
boy.
this time I'm going to be the one
Fuck
who
Jesus.
saves
Hail
you.
Satan. Smite this
Come on,
woman.
Hannah, let's go. You know what? Listen, this kid over here sent everyone an alert about some fucking Transformer thing. I have helped sleeve his cards. You can listen to my shitty performance of Hamilton.
Oh,
You
that's
ungrateful
good.
jerk.
That's so good. Good point to Hannah.
Fair enough.
Put it on the board.
Fair enough.
All right,
okay.
so before any more cutscenes, Spider-Man Far From Home
Yes.
post-credits. At the very end,
Yep.
son of a bitch.
Not gonna happen. Oh, huge rocks. I think we have
We have a Tauros.
Machamp.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
Machamp.
Yeah, Machamp to move shit.
Yep. Which we also saw these blocks back.
Good job,
on the
Lily.
first
Good
island.
job.
Yeah.
Good job. Just use your brute strength, you wayfish.
fucking ripped this shit.
I don't think I should
She
do
takes
this.
off her shirt and she's just like
The whole-
18 packed.
Lily smash! We'll have
She
to
goes
grab
like
the champs for minimal
full
strength.
Roshi on like she gets just swollen as shit. Be good.
Players
Shove.
can activate Machamp's shove by standing before a rock and pressing B.
Okay.
Interesting.
If we
Just
find
smash
ourselves
out
getting
of this.
frustrated, we should probably remember to step outside. Okay.
Okay, if we fuck up, we should
It's
go
a
outside.
block
and-
puzzle. So as you are talking about Spider-Man, you can solve this
Yeah.
puzzle.
So Spider-Man
Press
Far From
Y.
Home. Again, for the final time, spoiler warning. Post-credit scene that Hannah wants to talk about. I'm sure it's what?
Oh, the music changed. It's like Mario.
Well, there you go. All right. So, what would you want to talk about, Hannah?
So at the very end, I haven't seen what the rest of this puzzle looks like. At the very end, Nick Fury
Is revealed to be
is revealed to be a Kree, which we met them in Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And the real Nick Fury is up in space.
Mm-hmm. You have enough space to push it past that block?
I am.
There you
That's
go.
what I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
And
And the question is.
with all of this Marvel universe happening,
Mm-hmm.
I can't move this guy.
You can.
You can.
You just gotta
You
line
should.
up on it.
Yeah. Like straight across.
You gotta go right. Your ultimate
There you go.
weakness.
There you go.
Um,
I'm not an in-between.
how long has
Kree Fury.
Kree Fury been in
The movies.
on Earth
Yeah.
as Nick Fury in the other movies? That's what we're trying to determine.
Yeah. Because it might have been, I forget his name, but yeah, it might have been him the whole time. Also, what the fuck is he doing in space right now?
Right.
Well, so I have theories on how long he's
Was
been there.
that it? That was it?
That was
Yep.
well. That's just to give you. I'm
This
sure there's
is
other
a-
puzzles. This is to get you acquainted with the controls.
And remember, this is a game for children.
Yes.
Oh, hey, mommy's there. Is that her name?
I don't know. I don't remember. I've lived my life for a while now. I
I've
don't
read
remember
about
anything
them,
about this
you
game.
know. Alola's sacred ruins and the guardian deities worshipped within them. They go wherever they want, so it's not easy to meet them according to the books I've read. But if they are summoned here at the ruins, they do sometimes appear.
So if you want to capture any of the things, I'm sure this is where you'd fight them.
The book says that they are, well, capricious. I hope I'm pronouncing that
They're
right.
Yes.
vengeful gods.
Encounters with them do not always end as you hope they will. Maybe that explains why even coming here to these ruins hasn't evoked any response from Nebby.
They demand live sacrifice. Blood for the blood
Oh,
god.
there's
Skulls
Tapu.
for the skull throne. Kalima!
Blood for the blood god!
Kalima!
Oh Nom Shibai. Oh Nom Shibai. Ugh. She's gonna turn. Oh. I was totally thinking Yetta, like from Twilight Princess. She was gonna turn around, her face was gonna be all jacked up.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That's what's her name again?
Hapu.
Yeah, Hapu.
Not mommy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not
who
even
mommy
close.
is.
Oh, your great blessing. Oh no, she's got that southern accent.
Oh shit!
There
She's
it
not
is.
a trial captain.
She's been lying to us, of course.
She's a kahuna.
No,
Big
maybe she was a
fucking
trial
twit.
captain and she just got
Oh, she's
promoted.
newly minted,
Because,
yeah.
Because they mentioned that her grandpa died recently.
That's
He was the old
what it
Kahuna.
was. So,
Oh, so you two are watching?
congratulations on the job
That's not her
promotion.
voice.
Prepare to
Did you
fucking
get here
lose.
5 minutes earlier when I... Oh,
That's
right.
not
No,
her
we had
voice.
Hannah doing the southern
She's
accent
southern.
drawl.
Yeah, you got it.
I had the southern drawl.
I'm pretty sure you did.
The
If not, it was
Kahunas?
Cameron originally.
I'll take
I
it
think it
so
was
you don't
you.
have to voice 3 people.
Yeah.
The Kahunas were chosen by the Pokemon we worship here in Alola, our sacred guardians. They're chosen from among the people living on the island each guardian watches over. Lilly told me you're pretty new to our parts, eh, Hannah? You come to Alola from far off? You look like one of them foreigners. You must really be something then.
You sure do look like one of them white devils.
Yeah. I heard how you were given a sparkling stone by the Tapu. Even as a stranger to our shores. Ain't that something?
Some white privilege.
Yeah. My grandfather, may he rest his soul, was also chosen for this honor, the honor of becoming our island's kahuna. but he died suddenly some years back, and we were left without a kahuna on Poni.
Under mysterious circumstances.
No one ever found where I buried the body. I mean, no one ever found. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but that man was 6'4" and he had some big ass feet. But I was not chosen by the Tapu back then, so I just had to keep on killing. So I set out on my own sort of island challenge, traveling Alola, growing stronger, and collecting ears.
I'm digging
Lilly,
your colorful background
you got
additions.
some pretty ears. The kahuna you wish to meet is right here. Now bring that fine ass over,
course.
girl. Right?
Then please, Kahuna Hapu, tell me about the legendary Pokemon.
Hapu kind of had a thing for Lilly, or is that just in my head?
I don't know.
So you want to know about Lunala, who we pay tribute to at the altar of the
Monet.
I must go after my mother. She disappeared off into some far-off world, and a fearsome creature lives in that world, a Pokemon called Necrozma. That's why I want to ask the legendary Pokemon for its help. The legendary Pokemon is the only one who can go back and forth between worlds.
A world where beasts reside, hey? Mexico.
Stop it.
I reckon that must be the kind of world you find at the other end of the holes that open up in the sky, just like my grandfather once described. You take this aerosol can and you just spray it
everywhere.
real hard.
Fuck the ozone layer. Oh, God.
Alright, I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you, Hapu.
But what I know is not much. Just that there's a ceremony held for the legendary Pokemon at the altar. A ceremony that uses 2 particular flutes. Don't we have one of those?
Yeah, you have
We
one.
do.
To
Because
somehow give the legendary Pokemon power.
Gladion gave you one.
No, Gladion.
This
This is the Sun Flute.
Oh.
It seems that my mother had it.
Ho! That looks to be the flute that used to reside at the lake in Ula Ula. You white devils keep taking our national treasures. The other is said to be held on Executor Island. I do not know why there of all places, but it has been passed down that that's where it belongs.
Executor Island. I think I've read about it before. Wasn't she there with us?
I don't think we've ever been there.
It's an uninhabited island off the coast of Poni, isn't that right? I thought we were there. I thought that's where the Executor bus.
No,
No.
that was Ula Ula Island.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, and no reason to dally here. Neither should we dilly. Let us go and speak with Mina. Lilly, you take Mudsdale. We proceed to Seafolk Village.
Okay.
It's a quaint town. A peaceful town. No whites to be seen.
Stop it.
So, what the hell were we talking about before this?
We were far from home.
Spider-Man.
You reach out and touch the statue. There's no reaction from the statue.
Yep.
Alright, so Nick Fury. So I think...
Cree Fury. Yeah.
Cree
I
Fury.
think that Cree Fury only happened since Endgame. Because...
Well, this pushes my theory that eventually Nick Fury is going to be the man on the wall.
Yeah.
And all this does is absolutely confirming that for me.
Yeah, I think they'll get to that story point eventually. But I think Nick Fury was Nick Fury when he got snapped.
Yeah.
So I'm betting that he's only been Cree Fury recently, which means his project with the Cree is recent.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
You can Charizard out. I
Yeah.
think.
I think so.
Yeah. Just Charizard to Seafolk Village.
Also, Keanu Reeves is in talks with the MCU.
Oh, who would he play?
He's not didn't play anybody right now, but I think the MCU people were talking to him about potentially being Adam Warlock,
Interesting.
which would be very intriguing. But we'll see.
I'd just be surprised. I feel like he needs to be someone older. I guess we'll
Adam
see what
Warlock
happens.
is an artificial life form, right?
That's true.
So he can be as old as he needs to be.
That's true. But
Thank you, Hapu, and thank you, Mudsdale.
that's what friends do.
Sometimes
Friends?
more than friends.
Yeah.
An amazing trainer like Hapu considers me a friend? I'm heartbroken. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Hapu.
I've been friend zoned.
To journey to Executor Island, you should speak with Mina. She can help arrange a boat for you. I shall be wishing for your safe return. You and that fine skirt of yours.
God. Okay. How is a fucking tree that size on a dock?
Well, it could be growing. It could be like a mangrove tree where the roots are
Like
underwater.
completely submerged in water?
Yeah.
It must not mind being in salt water though.
Mangrove trees don't. I think they do brackish water.
Do they?
Yeah.
Maybe we're in an estuary.
Yeah.
I mean, island's not big enough. What am I talking about? Jesus
I found
Christ.
her.
Real life geography applied to a game.
I forget who did her voice.
I don't remember.
Nate can take it.
You can take over.
Jesus.
Or Nina.
I don't even know how to voice
Cheech
her.
and Chong.
No.
Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong. Cheech and
Yes,
Chong.
and Hapu was made the new kahuna. Little Hapu was? We've been having Old Man Nanu look after our grand trials up until now.
That's actually good. I like this.
Now we've got our own little kahuna. That's great.
That sounds perfect.
Yes, Hapu will do her best for her late grandfather, as I must do my best for my mother's sake, and for Nebby as well. And so, exclamation mark, there's a place that we need to go.
To find the flute.
Executor Island, where the flute is.
Right. Oh, that's so cool.
Well,
What
in
if
that
it-
case, we'd
She's a
better get
stoner.
the chief.
Yeah, to be fair, Cheech and Chong's not far off. But
Did you call me?
now, speaking of Tommy Chong. Anyway,
Oh my goodness!
Are we supposed to recognize this? Oh no.
Nice to. Oh, that's.
Nice to meet
no,
you.
he's that guy. That character
I
model
am
has
the
been around
chief
for a
of
while.
the sea folk.
Sure.
I couldn't help overhearing what you said, so why don't I get you to Executor Island?
folk there, man.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You got it.
Yeah, I got this.
Hold up there, little lady. It's Hannah who will go on this trip. She is a trainer after all.
You're going
And
from like,
Executor Island is a pretty crazy place.
you're going from dopey to like.
Ah,
dopey.
that's true. There are some crazy critters on that island. It's one thing for a trainer to go, but if you're not a trainer, you should just trust your friend to take care of this task for you.
But, Hannah,
Sit down, bitch!
I've got this.
I got this.
You're right. I'm sure you and Gengar can handle it better than anyone else. can.
Totally.
I'll wait here for you to come back. And while we're waiting for Hannah, I'll make you model for a picture, Lily. 'Cause that.
Drop me like one of your French girls. Oh my
Oh, it's a
god.
magic cart ship.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
It's awesome. I just gotta channel my inner 70s show. Oh, that's interesting. So it's a tinier island. It's like a mini dungeon. That looks
That's
interesting.
nice. I don't see any executors. There's the flute.
Maybe the island's shaped like.
It's
an
gonna. It just
executor?
takes one mild tropical storm to fling that off of its pedestal.
Yeah.
Let alone a hurricane, which is probably all too
Oh,
common.
there's the executors.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fight these fuckers. I'm
You
sure.
think so?
Well,
Look
they
how silly
changed.
they
They
look.
they are no longer psychic. They are now dragon. Because tails or something. All right. Oh,
You're up.
here we are at Executor Island. Oh my gosh. I heard that this place used to be a trial site, though that was a long time ago. Looks like these fellows are even more worked up than usual. Hey, but there's always a noisy bunch. It's probably fine. You got this. It's probably fine. You go on there. Good luck.
Yep.
Oh, did
You're
you
gonna
see
die.
that gross way his like mouth extended past his goatee?
No, I didn't notice that.
Now that like his resolution on his model's better, it doesn't look as good.
Great. Yikes. All right.
Well,
so wait.
Juke him.
Can we like? Wait. Are they interactable?
I
And
don't see
the actual
anything.
trees are even in the shape of executors. Coconut executor. Yeah. I guess we will fight them. Now, do we have one of these?
I don't think we.
so.
Holy shit! Oh no.
Wait, a pincer.
What?
Oh, maybe they're
What?
infested.
Ooh, they got like Dutch elm disease or something.
Yeah.
I hated Pincer.
Well, it's Yeah.
Well, the good news is it's going to know bug type moves and fighting type moves, and you're immune to fighting. And for bug,
Let's just hit him with a Z move or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's hit him with a Z move. Unless you want to because we already have one.
I don't want to capture it.
Yeah, just hit him with a Z move.
Yeah.
OP shit.
Wreck it.
Yeah.
Never-ending nightmare for you, son.
Such a metal move.
Is this one that we have to cover up?
No, this is a generic one.
Yeah.
Although the nice thing is, I've pretty much finished my series of Z-move drawings. Right now I'm working on a custom invented one for Bulbasaur.
A custom invented one.
Yeah. I don't like the name so far. I've got
What do you got? What do you got?
hold on, let's pull it out.
Oh, you don't have all day.
Fucking wrecking this.
There we
pencil.
go.
Yeah. God. Okay, at least it's not Guzma's pincer. That thing was nuts.
Bam. And he grew a level.
Hey.
Nice.
All right.
Awesome.
So we can choose to fight these guys, or we can choose to hang out.
Feel better?
Just waving its head around happily now that the pincer. Okay, so
maybe we need to do them for
we
the rest
should
of them.
help these
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
So my Bulbasaur Z move,
All right.
I was thinking Bulbasaur's 2 signature moves are the Bulbasaur line. It's
Oh,
a mix.
shit.
In
That's
Generation
fine. We don't
1
even know
and
what's
2, it was Solar Beam,
Yeah.
and then in Generation 3 and up,
I think it's all gonna be pincers.
Maybe.
It's like kind of defining move was more Frenzy Plant.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe its Z move should be a custom between the two. So I've got Splendorous Shoot Outburst as the name of the Splendorous Shoot Outburst.
Okay.
And for my drawing idea right now, a bunch of roots come out and hold up your opponent, and then you hit him with the supercharged Solar Beam.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
It's still a work in progress. I don't know if I love the name.
Huh.
But yeah, you can basically just one-shot all these pincers with Gengar here. Fucking get wrecked, kid! And just have Gengar eat up some experience.
What you could do is have the roots or have vines and stuff like shoot out and like anchor Bulbasaur into the ground because the beam is so powerful or some shit.
Oh, and then it's like a barrage.
Yeah.
I don't think you
So
need
Gengar
Defense.
can learn a move called Iron Defense.
That's Pine Sol.
Oh, it's Pine. Yeah.
Oh, Pine Sol.
Yeah.
User hardens its body's surface like iron, sharply raising its defense stat.
So it's basically hardened, but with probably
But
2
I don't know
tiers.
if I need that,
Yeah.
do I?
No, Spike's Rapid Spin is really good, and then you want some offense. I think you're fine.
Yeah. I mean.
Your defense is already 128.
Yeah.
Whew.
Next. Where's the other one? There he is.
Apparently, I think I saw something about Jake Gyllenhaal being an extra in one of the previous SpiderMan movies or something. And they planted him there a while ago as like a cameo
Oh, that would be
in
awesome.
the
if they
background
did.
or some
I mean,
shit.
I know.
I thought I saw something about that.
Well, they
Don't-
had that flashback in, or would it have been Iron Man 3? They had
Oh
the
right,
flashback.
no, it's Iron Man 2 at the oh
No, it was 3. No, that was
Well-
Age of Ultron when he does that little thing with the flashback of him and his dad and the whatnot. That's Age of Ultron.
yeah, that's Age of Ultron.
So we'd have to go back and watch Age of Ultron and see if Jake Gyllenhaal is
hanging out back
hanging
there.
out back there at the
Well, I
stage.
don't know there, but I know it's the one with the Spider-Man because there's a guy. Well, so I can't confirm this exactly, but I saw a something on Reddit about there was a couple of pictures and there's a guy in a green button-up shirt and like a white khaki hat or something like that in the background and
Oh, you bitch.
in Tom Holland's in the foreground, and then it shows a picture of Jake Gyllenhaal, I think with the director, and people are like, son of a bitch, like that sneaky SOB or whatever. And I guess maybe he's been around for a while now, and he's just, they never really revealed it. I don't know, someone can confirm that in the comments if you want, but that's just something I saw, so that's purely based off of conjecture and inference. So yeah, just thought it was a bit of interesting information that maybe MCU is way more trollsy in the background than we thought.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah. Because, I mean, to be honest, their organization of that entire thing is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, an impressive logistical.
Yeah, and I think I talked about this not on the show, but I think I talked about this with you guys, or maybe I talked to Craig about this. Is that movies have kind of come full circle, but on a grander scale. So, like, back when my dad was a kid, he talked about how, like, every Saturday he'd go to the movies, but, like, to watch serials. Like, you know, Adam West, Batman kind of stuff. But it was just like, you know, you go for, like, because TV wasn't a very common thing when he was a kid. You'd go to the movies and you'd watch, like, you know, you'd pay like
Pay a nickel
yeah, and watch like a half
shows.
hour
Yeah.
or something like that. And that's where cartoons originated or something too, like
Yeah.
in between. They
Yeah.
were just shorts. And you know, you'd go every week to find out what happens next. And in a way, the MCU is very much that same phenomenon because it's a continuing story with all a bunch of interconnecting things. But it's, you know, it's a full-length movie with crazy $1 million production value. But it's very much the same type of thing. So we've just kind of come full circle. And I found that to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like, I think there's an appreciation for longer storytelling. I know not everyone's a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That's fine. But
I don't
yeah.
want it to be the only thing out there, but I still like what they're doing.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, we'll call this an episode.
Yep.
Thanks for playing with us, everyone.
Yep.
Thanks,
We're
everyone.
back. We're living it.
Yep.
See you guys.
See you, everyone.